tonight I'm going to be making a spaghetti squash spaghetti. I have the 2 squash, the portobello mushroom, the garlic, all of my seasonings, which include thyme, oregano, cayenne pepper, and I have pink Himalayan salt today. I'm using an onion, the hamburger, and instead of the diced tomatoes it asks for, I'm using stewed tomatoes tonight. Alright, so I just found this recipe on Pinterest. I just typed in spaghetti squash recipes. And I will be using my phone for reference because I have the screenshots. Alright, let's get started. So, the recipe says to preheat the oven for 400 degrees. And then to prepare the squash for cooking, you'll need to stab it carefully. It's a lot tougher than it looks, to be honest. But as we've already established in my last video, I am weak. So just try to just mainly switch to this. I am not sure. Oh, it's a fork. Apparently, that's what it's called. The recipe doesn't tell you how far to, oh geez. How far to, I just got it stuck. I'm gonna let my husband do the second one. Oh, they can't see my face. Never mind.
I just saw your chin.
That's okay. So, last week I made chicken parmesan, and I had missed a few steps, and I had a lot of fun. I'm making it, so I decided to make a series on me teaching myself how to cook, which will be interesting because I always misstep. But I'm glad you're on this journey with me. It doesn't tell you how often or how far apart or any specifics on the stabbing, just random. Now that we've got this one stabbed, I'm going to put it on my pan and we'll be right back. Now we're on to chopping all of the ingredients. So with garlic, you'll want to chop the top off and then just break it like so. I only needed 3 cloves, which are these guys right here. What? What's that?
A bad one.
Oh, we'll just throw this on away then. Okay, so with the first one, I noticed there was like a little, this one doesn't have it. Let's try this one. Okay, so there's a little edge right here that I could cut. That would help peel a little easier. Yay! Do I sound like I know what I'm doing yet, guys? No? Okay. Fair enough, because I don't. Chop the ends off. Don't want to get the hard parts in there. think I got the hang of it now. Now that I'm done. Okay. A few more chops just for good measure. And you'll want to carefully get your... Probably don't do that. The garlic's done now. So we'll go on to the portobello. You want to wash your vegetables before you cook them. I did that before the video. Now I'm cutting the green pepper. Come on. Slow going. I'll figure it out. Oh, there we go. Almost. Oh! Okay, there we go. I left half of it in there, but oh well, we're gonna go with it. There we go. Oh, that's easier. Oh wow, that's a lot easier. Okay. Wow. My husband's recording for me since I only have my iPhone to record with, and he's taken some of the food. Is that good enough, sweetie?
More like cringing, but...
No, I meant, are these good enough? Cut up good enough?
I approve.
Some. After this, it looks like we're done with... Oh no, we have to cut the tomatoes. Never mind. This is a 14.5 ounce can of tomatoes. So I needed 2. And we're going to drain, hopefully. Oh yeah, that's really not gonna work, is it? Okay, new plan. Where's my strainer? Do we have a strainer?
No.
We don't have a strainer. Since I don't have a strainer, I'm going to take my straining spoon, I don't know what it's called, and my tomatoes and kind of drain the juice. That way I can find the tomatoes easier. That should be good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll use some of this juice in the spaghetti if we need to. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes, but I do like stewed tomatoes for some reason. Good to go on the ingredients. The next step is to cook the meat, the mushrooms, the garlic, and the onions until brown. I am a messy cook, so I always have to pick up things as I'm cooking. We're just gonna let this sit for a second, and we'll be right back. Now it's time to add the tomatoes, the bell pepper, and all of our seasonings. It smells so good. I'm excited. I've never had spaghetti squash before, and since I'm teaching myself how to cook, I'm trying to do more foods I haven't tried, and so I'm excited. Just stir this up really quickly before I get the seasonings in there, let them cook a little bit. So we're doing 1/4 tablespoon of cayenne pepper. Cayenne, not pepper? I don't know. And stir that in really quickly. This is thyme or rosemary? What was it? Oh, 1 tablespoon dried oregano. That was 1/2 tablespoon of thyme. And this is the 1 tablespoon of oregano. I told y'all I really don't know how to cook, so I don't really know my seasonings much as well. So this will be interesting. Okay, now that all of the ingredients are put into the pan, we are going to let it simmer for 10 minutes. Alexa, 10-minute timer.
Second timer, 10 minutes, starting now.
So the recipe or the directions say to cut it down the middle. You want to make sure that it is cold or not hot to hurt you. I guess I have to put the end off because I can't cut through the end. Where's that? I'm using this just because I cannot wait anymore. Oh my gosh. I am too excited. There we go. Yay! Okay, next you'll want to get the seeds out. I have my spoon. Is it all the center? And then you, yeah.
I'm assuming.
It doesn't really tell you. It just says get the seeds out.
Like goo has the seeds in it, so goo comes out.
Still a little bit hot. But like I said, I'm impatient. I am so hungry at this point. Oh my goodness. It's like attached. Now we take our fork and it says to shred it like so. Whew. It's hot. It's kind of hard. It won't stop moving. And there we go. We'll move it over to the pan because we'll have to put it back in the oven, and we'll just scoop some of the delicious stew part. I don't know what I'm talking about. You obviously all know that if you've stuck around and watched the whole thing, which if you have, I'm very proud of you and I appreciate it immensely. Okay. Now, the recipe and the directions did say that if you wanted to put some cheese on top, that is okay. Since I've never had one squash or this recipe, I'm just going to leave it as is. If my husband or my roommate want to add whatever else they want, they can. So for this last portion, we will put the squash back into the oven at 350 for 10 minutes. Alright, it just got out of the oven. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, but while I'm letting it sit, I just wanted to say thank you for coming on this journey with me. I've never been a very good cook. I always say that I can burn my water, pretty much. If you have any other recipes that you'd like me to try, just let me know down in the comments. And I am going to go enjoy my dinner. Have a good night.